Hi, I'm Dan Chambers of Chambers Law Firm, and in this series of videos we're going to talk about some forensic evidence and the use of expert witnesses in your criminal defense case. This particular video is going to cover the issue of audio or video experts. Now, here at Chambers Law Firm, a lot of the cases that we do are extremely serious, violent crimes such as murder, attempted murders, robberies, and other types of violent felonies. Now, you obviously know these days there's a camera almost everywhere that captures a lot of the events that go on during an alleged crime. So for audiovisual experts, their highest and best use in your case potentially could be to clean up and use video evidence in your favor. Let me give you an example of a recent case that we did that shows the value of potentially using an audio-video expert. I had a murder case recently that was a very good self-defense case. The incident was captured on the Ring camera of a homeowner. Literally, the entire shooting was captured on that video. Now, in that particular case, the alleged victim had run outside of his house with a gun in his right hand. And you could see the gun in his hand as he ran to the middle of the street. When he got to the middle of the street, you could also see him hiding that gun in his waistband as my client was driving up as a passenger in a car and approaching him in a cul-de-sac. And at that moment in time, he leaned into the car, pointed the gun at my client, and a struggle ensued inside of that car. And in defense, she removed a firearm from the glove box and shot at the victim. In that particular case, we had big success by using an audiovisual expert. Number one, he was able to magnify and illuminate the Ring video. Because if you look at the raw footage of the Ring video, it looked like a much darker day with a lot more shadow than there really was in reality. So this audiovisual expert that we retained cleaned up the video, lightened it, and magnified certain portions of it to make it clearer to see. The video was then shown to the jury so that they could see what the video looked like with those enhancements done. Now, it can also work the other way around. The prosecution's expert in that case, from the Sheriff's Crime Lab, had come in and tried to magnify some portions of the video, but that caused a lot of distortion, and the images became so pixelated that it creates what are called artifacts. And what an artifact is in a still shot of a video is something that might look like an object to you, but it's really not. It's simply the image's way of trying to cope with the extreme magnification of it, and it creates things that may look like an object but are in fact simply artifacts and a byproduct of the over-pixelation of that photo. So that's a long-winded way of saying if you've got a serious case such as a murder and video evidence is at the central of your case, it's imperative that you look into hiring an audiovisual expert. It's amazing the tools that they can use. They have entire software programs that can be used to clean up video and tell the real story of what happened. Thank you.